Still tell them that I got you. Hey, I was facing death alone. Hey, nobody called my phone. I'm just like, God, do you hear me? Please forgive them, they don't know that they sinning. I'ma be a star, please believe me. Hey, dim the lights and you can see me. I'ma be a star, please believe me. Yeah. Hey, heart throbbing. I feel like pain is a life sentence. Gotta get up and keep going. Gotta get up and keep going. Yeah.
Alright guys, I just want to let you guys know how dedicated I am to help these, not help, but like, you know, it's me. I'm waiting for Mar and Greatest Gamer. Just so you guys know, it is 9:40. Oops, I'm moving something else. Well, you guys see the time, I think. I don't know, it looks blurry on OBS. But, I'll zoom in if I could.
I'll be right with you. Just give me a second. Dude, I've been up. I just barely noticed the message.
Look at that, guys. Look who decided to... Just kidding.
Hopefully I didn't take too long. But give me a second. I'll be right back.
Alright. Do this. I would not be doing Cooking Simulator, guys. I'm gonna have this in this corner. Oh, no. Oh,
Should tweak balls.
no, we're gonna start keeping it there.
What is that name?
Fakest Gamer 00.
Yes.
Because I'm the fakest. But the realest? I don't know what that was going with that.
Damn, dude, it took me goddamn 2 days just to get that fucking podcast all good and ready. And oddly enough, when I quit making the shit for the timestamps, as it turns out, YouTube has a limit. I didn't know it had a limit how much you could put in the description. Apparently I reached it.
Gosh damn, what did you hit? Like a million letters?
I think it was like 7,000 or some bullshit, I don't know.
7,000? Dude, what did you do? Write a whole essay? About the video?
No, so like I said, timestamps. Timestamps. And I got about an hour's worth. Or, you know, up to like hour mark, right? You know, like, oh, so almost every minute I had a timestamp, so. Your boy was not fucking around, dog. I guess it's a 2-hour podcast, man. So I was like, fuck it, I gotta have some shit in here.
Yeah, I appreciate these podcasts, dude. I noticed a little growth on my viewership. I'm like, ooh.
It seems people really, really do like. I mean, I guess in my case, because I'm basically a professional talking about this shit, so the few people that do run into it tend to really like it. And I do put a minimum amount of editing, right? Like I usually just put, because like even with this one, I put it right into the AI, and fucking, you know, put it in the AI, and then I was like, nope, that's still not enough. So I actually cut around, I think all combined together, 30 to 40 minutes or 45 minutes, just in pure like silence alone. You know, counting like big moments, small ones. Like the AI got rid of all the big ones. Like it got around like 15, 18 minutes, I think. I was like, oh, fair enough, right? Because it could catch that. But all the little small stuff, I got around like 8 to 12 minutes, I think. Because I remember for sure 8, and then I just still got more. So I'm pretty sure that's what I said, like 8 to 12 ish. You'd be surprised with just shaving a minute off every, you know, fucking, or a second every minute takes off. And again, it's like, well, again, that makes sense because it was over 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I like my video. I mean, granted, it's 2 hours. I can only make it short. It almost made me think, should I have made it in parts? The only reason I didn't make it in parts, I'm like, nah, I think anyone who's actually going to sit down and watch this doesn't want to have parts or a playlist. I was like, nah, we'll just have it all up in one go.
That's
you know?
funny. I did mine in parts. I actually titled what each different category was mostly talked about.
Yeah, but even then, even if I was gonna do that, I was still gonna regardless have the full version, so I might still end up putting up in parts. You know, I think I'll talk to Koronoki about it, see his thoughts, because he was in it. You know?
True.
And even if it would be in parts, I mean, even just 3 parts would be decent.
Hey, man, you do you. I'm only the one that's telling you what I did. Obviously, you could go the opposite way. There's no right way. There's only
True.
I
I
don't
see
know
your
what's gonna
point.
go with that.
Whatever. Let me check real quick.
You said, well, yeah.
Maximilian podcast.
I'm trying to figure out what Mario's doing. Mario gave me a huge speech saying yo, I'm ready for this. This is the moment. I'm like, yeah, me too. I'm trying to get an entertainment paycheck too, man.
Oh, like me?
A little bit higher, don't know French. No, I
shit.
busted. Oh man,
Did you?
at least I got my 2 other cards. Let's go.
Yeah, that's when I set my alarm like, oh, 9, and then, bro, I don't know. I took my nap hard, and I was like, oh, shit, I hope Violet's like, oh, and I was like, dude, I got on. I was like, oh, they're still on. I was like, are we still going? I was like, oh, let me get this to uploading, then I'll hit it. And of course, I think it's super short, but in reality, it's like 30 minutes just to get ready for the upload. Put the thumbnail, description, and then I had to pick what parts of the description to take out because of how, goddamn long this shit was. So that ended up taking longer. Like, it's never just short, bro. Oh, okay, see, these guys have their podcast be like an hour 40, and see, because I'm looking, okay, what's the standard for fighting game podcast? I was like, okay, cool. So their shit's 140, so I don't think people are gonna scoff at a 2-hour one. If anything, that's how they'll know for sure our shit's bopping. You know?
Yeah.
At least now I know I should probably aim for 2 hours on either above. Oh yeah, no, it's not bad. It's literally barely above 2 hours. Like I think that's decent. You know.
I'm trying
I was like, you know what? I think the fact that it's 2 hours will be nice. I think it'll make it unique.
Where the hell is Clockwork?
Did you message him?
Oh shoot.
I did not, because like I said, I'm driving right now, so I can't even
Oh, you driving?
message it. Yeah, I'm headed to work.
Whoa, guys. Wait, work?
Remember, I can podcast while I work. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. My bad.
Because I was thinking like, at 9. I was like, oh, maybe I should go to work early. I was like, well, wait a second. I could just. That's the only reason I took the nap. Cause I was like, but I'm gonna feel like shit. I was like, oh wait, I can talk while I work, and it's great. It gives me a great way to waste my time. I love talking while I work. That's why I put videos. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to watch. So let me remember last time we did this. This is literally what happened last time we did this.
Yeah.
I said like for podcast hella free, but for gaming it's like we have to work out runs. Like, I know I can't play while I work, but like podcast and shit, we're if anything, dude. Like I said, if you want to fucking talk every day at the hours I work, dude, we literally could.
Hey man, one day you'll be able to do that.
That's what I really like about this job. That's why I keep forgetting to have the other dudes up for my Vibecast to like always do it when I'm working. Cause like, what the fuck else I'm gonna do? I get bored while I'm at work sometimes.
And you're getting
I
paid
get chat.
to talk.
Exactly. Oh, this guy. Okay, see, this guy has a 30-minute. Yeah, his is a 3-hour, 20-minute one, and he's got 8.7K views. Like my shit can pop. So I think that is definitely a bit much. He's specifically getting a niche, I think, for his. Oh, 5 hours! Holy shit! Damn, my homie had a 5-hour one. And I watched that shit too, dude. Ooh, you can see there's a slight drop on that one.
You watch a 5-hour one?
I had it in the background.
Oh.
You know when you're doing shit. See, that's the other thing too. That's the other reason why I want to put it in parts, because say someone has it in the background, like, oh, they don't have to click the net or something.
You're right.
You know what? Yeah.
When you put it like that, you're right.
See, the other reason why I really wanted to edit it is like, if someone does get on and they're begrudgingly getting, I want the pacing to be so good and like not slow to where they don't get impatient and they're like, they really get invested. You know what I'm saying? That's why the other reason why I love it, because I have ADD, bro, and my ass be hating when there's big pauses in between conversations. You know?
Are you freaking?
And like I said, I wouldn't have done all the small little bitch breaths. You know, that's what they were, like really small. They weren't that intrusive. The AI got all the big ones.
Except
for
like BRBs. The BRBs did take a minute, but you know, it's just bound to be.
Again, right, but the thing is, I could have like those ones I could have meant, like, you know, in the timeline when you're back far enough you can see them, right? But it's just way easier for the AI to do it and catch it, and it saves me some time, right? Like AI. I probably would have spent another 2 hours because again, 2-hour podcast, so skimming through it. Again, it's a lot easier when I only go in one size and then from there, yeah. Because even like it's funny when depending on the type of the size of emptiness you're looking for, it can really take up your time. Because if you just have the size once, because you never have to go in, out. Like, you know, I like to stay at one size. Then whatever just is a visible big enough gap, I'll go for that. That's what I was doing. Like I don't have to get every single gap, but whatever I feel is a distant amount. yeah, in the beginning, I had to do a bit of cuts because, like, okay, fair enough, we're starting, we're getting our groove, but like literally halfway through, it's like, oh, okay, this I would only get just some. I feel like some of the cuts I did get later on, I'm like, I feel like DA should have caught that, and then some of them were okay, just me wanting it to be sure, like, oh, I'm here, might as well, right? While I was putting my timestamps in, I was reviewing over the audio, right? So it was like a triple whammy. And again, yeah, and I think I put in maybe extra, but nah, I mean that's the thing is there's no such thing as extra effort, right? It's how much you want to put into it. But I think I did for. I mean, if it gets plenty of views, then it was 100% worth it, right? But if it doesn't get that many, then it's like, eh. Like I want this to get at least over 1K, and then I'll be content with it, honestly. Because I think the conversation we had was far too important. I think Mar for sure is gonna listen to it. I'm almost positive. Because I already know he knows like me. Like everyone who is in my shit and knows me, they're gonna.
They're gonna throw down.
Hello.
Hello. The fakest.
Vile.
Yo, what's up?
You hear?
What's going on?
It cut off, didn't it?
Did it? Oh boy.
Oh.
I think we.
Oh
had
no, because my
this-
fucking phone fell.
Oh okay. It's like I think we
But
had
it's-
this issue before. I remembered. It was a little. It's depending where you are at the place you work at.
True. We'll see. We should be fine. See, my biggest thing is I gotta make sure to not get off topic, and I feel like if it wasn't for that, I for sure would have been like an hour, 30 minutes. But then it also wouldn't have been as interesting, you know?
Yeah, true.
It seems like a lot of these 30-minute vids this guy has is really good. So note yourself, try to make podcasts around an hour and cut them to 30 minutes.
30-minute convo.
No, I mean, if I can for anything that isn't super crazy, right? But I think an hour's decent. I know, I think the 2-hour mark is okay. I think anything around an hour or two. And then I should think about what parts I should straight up cut. Or again, make even their own thing. Because even right now I'm realizing that part of the conversation. I don't know, did you see my video that I uploaded? It says how I beat a Tekken hacker. It was all...
Yeah.
Like, I should have cut that out of the podcast. It was only like 3 minutes, but I could have just cut it off because it's already its own video, you know?
Yeah. Good job on beating him.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Oh, so you did
had
see it.
too. Just kidding. I'm just kidding, people. Just kidding. All jokes. Ja.
Oh, you're going to be streaming this, right?
Recording, not streaming. I don't.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I don't
Doesn't
like to do things live just in case. Clockwork does say some questionable stuff.
He do. But I'm not big enough to where I think anyone cares.
But people gonna take up old videos and they're gonna be like, "Hey, this guy."
But the thing is, if the VOD's gone, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, fair enough. But I don't worry too much. I don't. Like I said,
I
he
don't
doesn't.
care either. But
Still, it's fine. Each their own, right? I get you. I get you.
No, if I could avoid it, I'll avoid it. You know what I mean?
Right, true. No, like I said,
If I
I'm at
can.
medium. Like I try decent amount, but I don't care that much.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if it was like it happened, I'm not gonna be like, oh guys, I'm not.
But he's decent though. He's decent. Like on stream,
Oh.
He's a lot better.
I have no issue with him. I wasn't complaining.
Right, but I get you. Again,
Yeah.
rather safe than. No, I get you. Because like I said, bro, I didn't deny. Like, no, this motherfucker.
I'm vile.
See, that's why he says like he could never truly be a streamer or a commentator. He's like, nah. I was like, yeah, no, because your ass just says what the fuck comes to your head. But out of all the people I hang out with, he's actually the least I have to worry about. There's some people that it's like, yeah, dude, I can like never stream with them, or I just mute them. From the audience's side, right? Because like, oh man, some motherfuckers say some actual shit that will get me canceled, and some mad out of pocket shit. It's like, yeah, no, like this is not just whatever. But no, literally, bro, one of my homies basically sexist, bro. Like, hardly. Well, I wouldn't call him my homie, right? But he's funny. I just like listening to his shit, bro. So it's like, to me that shit's funny, but everyone. And the thing is, he means it. He's not even joking. Like he means that shit. So I just think it's funny.
Oh no,
I'm like, bro, this man out here really booty hurt about bitches, bro.
I do it to my.
So I just like listening. Go ahead, sir.
I do it to my buddy's wife at times. I just do a bit like she was making tortillas in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, I see you at your natural habitat.
See. Yeah, but you can tell that's a joke.
Yeah. Like.
That's funny. I don't know, but you already know Twitch is a piece of shit, and I think that. And the funny thing is, I think why I care less now than I did when I initially start is that Twitch has so much on their hands, and they're worrying about 10 other things that I don't think they're gonna care about random dudes saying some slight out of pocket shit.
Yeah, like right now they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do with the whole e-thoughts.
Exactly. So we can go in undetected and just say stupid shit. And like I said, plus we're not big enough for them to give a shit.
What's your thoughts on that?
I really don't care. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
No.
Like, I guess the only thing is, like, I'm kind of surprised he's just left field as fuck. I'm like, what? But now they kind of open the floodgates, and it's just really showing that it's like, to me, the main thing, it's like, it's just crazy. Like, if someone said there's gonna be a lawsuit, I'm like, dude, you know what? There is. Because, like, bro, it's just a camp. It's like it's basically just a campsite, bro. Like, at this point, I think it's an eventuality. No, I mean, we've all known it. That's why we literally call them Twitch thoughts, dude. And again, and the thing is, we say it time and time again. We ain't even got shit against that. It's just that, bro, that shit ain't supposed to be here. And then these bitches get defenses like, oh, this is not a gaming site. See, look, if the bitches are saying that shit, then that's like, and the thing is, it's supposed to be. Like, the bitches who say this, oh, it's not like, no, the thing is, it is supposed to be. They just happen to add y'all motherfuckers on top of it.
It's, man.
And the thing is, we have just chatting this, and that, but again, like everyone else, like, bro, it just needs to be its own thing.
Yeah.
The main reason, and here's the thing that makes you click, and this is why they will 100% definitely be getting sued, is that because, like, why isn't it just a campsite? It's for two reasons. The bitches don't want to be called cam girls when they really are. But I mean, I feel like that's like very, very not discussed. Like even the Twitch would do it and whatever, and the girls will do it and still not care, right? Because they'll have their army of sims. But the main one, and this is why it is out of pocket as fuck, and with the gambling or even loot boxes in gaming, is that people forget this, is that it's targeted towards kids. You know, that's an audience that they would never get if, you know, well, for gaming, well, I mean, it's gaming, right? Whatever, because parents are retarded. Don't look at the box. But for Twitch specifically, it's like no kid can really go to a goddamn fucking campsite. Or even if, as an adult, you play for bits, it doesn't look sus on your card or shit for your husband, for your wife or whatever. But I mean, granted, I don't think any of them have any wives, but, you know, I guess that's another incentive. See? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's like a weird-ass gray line, but particularly the kids. I mean, that's a way bigger mind. Like, I mean, here's how you can tell for sure, bro. I'm almost positive, bro. How many 12 to 13-year-olds are you almost positive are definitely watching Twitch thoughts, bro?
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
You know? Exactly. That's literally what it is, bro. That's the only reason they're so hard for not making it, because what's really, there's nothing stopping Twitch from doing it. You know, and it makes sense. Like, okay, cool, everyone's bitching, well, I'll just make a separate thing. But like, oh, they're gonna lose a huge market. Fucking know it. Even though this is 18 plays, bro, that doesn't mean shit. The internet and games are the least regulated shit by parents. I didn't say by the government or this and that. No, it's literally parents, bro. And again, the parents are gonna notice some sus-ass fucking charge on their credit card. Instead of bits are like, oh yeah, my son watches Twitch. You know?
They say they're watching Ninja, but the truth is they're watching Violet Myers.
I think I seen the meme too that even like, oh, I was like, oh, what are you watching? Oh, I'm watching Ninja. And then the mom leaves and the fucking big titty streamer. It's like, dude, you know what? I almost feel like this is definitely for sure happening.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like I feel like
this.
I feel like that's a big. Like what?
Too many cases of that, man. I'm I'm saying like at least a good man. If I had to pick a number, I'm gonna say at least a good like 10
half
to
or
20K, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I'd say half a third of their audience, because for sure, no, some of the shit motherfuckers be saying it's like, nah, that's not no kid shit. Y'all are some grown ass dudes who can't get bitches, you know.
I had a buddy that's like he tells them open up the fridge.
Yeah, like I'm still positive that the Simpson, the audience, and everything are exactly what we think. Because young dudes just don't like. Yeah, they could sit, but they're not as simpy, nor do they have the capacity to be that simp yet, right? Like they're just like if anything, those dudes in the comments saying, "Oh, show us your tits," you know, like kids are fucking stupid as shit. Like that's exactly the kind of shit they would say, and they're not. You know, they haven't experienced heartbreak or anything to be that loser. Like, no, bro, I remember what it's like when you're around that age, up to like 18 or whatever. You're just horny. That's it. You know, so you have to. You're probably either not typing, or you're saying some stupid shit like, "Oh, show us your titties." You know, you ain't out here being a loser simp. Like I said, unless you got broken up, or then you become the loser simp. And they sure as hell ain't donating that much money either. Like I said, only just little bitches, right? Little bitch donates. Because again, their parents are gonna notice that. But regardless, like you said, it's a shit ton of them. It's not about how much they give or how active they are. It's the fact that they're part of the problem. That's why I say I think it's like maybe a third, a half, depending on the hoe. But you know, it seems fair, right? Because it's something you don't think about, so it shows you it's not that. But again, Twitch, so. And a third is a third, and that's still a decent chunk, you know. Like the good saying says, a company never leaves money on the table, and they wonder like, oh, they're gonna give it a try. Again, That goes against philosophy. Why would you leave good money on the table? That's why they're like, oh yeah, dude. Back then, remember fucking when DLC was first starting to be a thing? I can't believe people forget that shit. They're like, oh, see, now with DLC, games could actually go lower. They don't have to be $60, bro. They never went down. And then people think, oh, but with $70, oh, they don't have to put DLC. Is like, bro, games charge basically cost $100, and it still has DLC. Again, as this motto goes, a company never leaves money on the table. If they already know they could get money for you for 60, they already know they could get money from you on the DLC. And this is why would they not? Now they're just like, fuck it, let's do 70. Like, we're already getting 100, so let's just make the base booty water version 70. Like, damn, bro, you pay 70, and you're gonna let us get away with that shit.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, whatever. We should probably wait for Mar before we discuss more. Cause I'm like, wait, no, I'm gonna get tired.
Yeah, he's
That
trying.
seems like
He was at a dinner event and he's on his way back, so he
yeah,
should.
no, it's good. Yeah, we have time, so it's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see, now this is your bitch ass's fault for talking about goddamn Twitch and shit.
I always start that conversation.
I mean, it's a good one, low key. You're not wrong. Whatever. I think Marmite would agree with me. To me, it's the big. And the thing is, think about this. Like, to me, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's not gonna. See, it's like it's not like. Here's the thing. Here's my whole opinion about like pornographic content. This and that. Like, obviously, there's a reason, and most people they're just not comfortable with it, and there is a right time and place, and yada yada. But 100%, the material like that or suggestive stuff is way less damaging, in my opinion, than a lot of other shit. Like, you know how America. You ever seen it? Right? America, Japan have different standards. Like, gore and yada yada whatever is not that much as big of a deal over here, but in Japan, like literally, like games like The Evil Within are either heavily censored or just right out banned, you know.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like they're a bit too big. It's like, no, you're 18, it's like whatever, right? To me, that makes sense, right? But even over here, like, you know, parents, they could go buy their kid God of War, no fucks given. Oh, but if it has titties, all the fucks scared. And it's like, it's just not, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, if it's something natural, it's whatever. It's like, no, it's fine. Like, to me, I feel like nudity is nowhere near as damaging as like gore. Like, I think gore is way more like traumatic, but I do feel like sexual content's like, nah, that's when you can give it to someone who's a bit older, because there are instances. I mean, parents don't know. They just like they don't realize like, oh, you know, it's like, no, there's no reason to. Again, like kids, dude, fucking, especially when they're young, they're naked all the goddamn time. I've been watching kids for years. They don't give a shit about clothes, bro. You know, they're innocent. So you're imprinting on them your, you know, insecurities and shit. But sexual stuff is like, yeah, no, that makes sense. They don't know shit, and you don't want them to be all weird or whatever. And like I said, I didn't know too much, but I did recently find out that these things can actually lead to sexual confusion and even stress. I mean, good example, just look at all the stupid... I've seen it firsthand. Like, look at all the people who get way too concerned that they're virgins and yada yada and whatever, because they get so exposed to, like sex and, like, some of the... Like, the high school movies. Yeah, that's why I feel like, for sure... Because, you know, some of these kids be watching, oh, I'm gonna go watch this high school movie. It's like, it's not even so much like the nudity. I mean, you don't even see the fucking, right? But it's like, let that sink in. Like, you barely see any titties or anything, but it's the whole context. Oh, that in high school you have to get laid. You know, it's that toxic mentality. Just that alone, and we already are seeing. That's why bitches have. And I'm not wrong. And that's the most minor. It's just the simple social aspect of having to get laid in high school has ruined in like literal generations, bro. Because, like I said, I see that, like, I mean, I have an expectation, but what got me over it is that I had confidence, you know? Like, I would be no different than them, but there's two things that make me different, is that I was that dude that could get laid. I wasn't the loser, you know, I was the Chad. So when I couldn't get laid or something, I mean, first of all, I mean, a dick, you know, there's people, like, oh, okay, whatever, she doesn't like me, you know, I understood that much. I wasn't self-centered, unlike too many dudes. I could see it. I was realistic. And then number two, I literally just went like, damn, I guess bitch don't like fucking, a fit dude, or you know, like I was fucking shredded, you know. It's like the equivalent when you see a bitch that's fine as hell and she's single, and you're like, wait, she's single? Who the fuck? You know. And again, this is what's so funny about dudes, bro. They'll sit here and be that confident that a pretty bitch would like them, but when they can't get a date or something, they're not. Then they're like, oh man, I'm not good looking, and this is like, it's really fucking weird, bro. Weird double standard they have on their own self. They probably. And I didn't, and that's the thing, man. I wasn't realistic. So I remember someone said, I grew up with the philosophy that, oh, I'm always ugly. Like that's the philosophy people should have. Like even if you're pretty, like no, it's like I like that, and I kind of had the similar thought process. I would just assume I'm not that good looking, but then over the time, I'm like apparently I guess I am.
So you went to the gaming conventions and you want to start.
Hell no. Dude, actually, picking up gaming conventions, my sister really out here thinking that my ass was flirting with some random chick I was talking to. It's like, bro, we were just having a conversation, bro. We're just gamers. She's like, oh, you didn't snag the baddie. I mean, she was cute, sure, but I mean, dude, we're just nerds, talking about shit. I don't flirt with every motherfucker I would talk to, woman.
I felt like you definitely had some fun events.
But regardless, you know what I'm saying? Yada yada. Booga booga, but
regardless, hey man.
No, man. Just I definitely think, like I said, it's not so much sexualized content, but just the simple. That's why I think Japan does a decent job. Like I said, like the way they do nudity. Like again, they use sexual comedy, right? Like you've seen how harems are anime, and yeah, like, and to me that's like, dude, that's not damaging in the slightest. Like that shit's just hilarious. I mean, for sure, some dudes are gonna be horny. I mean, we see it all the time. Like, oh my god, this anime has titties, and like that's not gonna damage no fucking teenager. Like they're fine. That's why they go hard as fuck on the sex jokes, right? It's a fucking funny as shit. The only problem I think with them is the problem with those kind of animes is like, yeah, they're intended for teen audiences, but in reality they're intended for like older audiences, like dudes who can't get laid. That's why there's a bit too much fan service, and the whole oh, it's one dude but he gets all the bitches. Like, bro, y'all motherfuckers can't even get one bitch. so they want to make, that's why they kind of make the main character the most ordinary bland dude on earth. So it's like, oh, relatable. It's like, bro, relatable or not, like how can y'all say yourselves be this guy? Like you can't even talk to one bitch. I doubt y'all are talking to like 20 of them. Like I can see myself as that dude, because again, I was not, I thought of myself, oh, fairly normal dude. I didn't think I was, like I said, every dude for some reason, bro, that I would know for the most part, they think, like they don't say it, but you could tell that they think, oh man, I'm a great guy, I'm nice, I'm good looking, well, what girl doesn't want me? Like me, I'm like, nope. I'm just like, yeah, just whatever, You know what I'm saying? Like, the mentality is, don't think highly of yourself when you're trying to think of getting girls. But if you can't get girls, think highly of yourself. You get what I'm saying? But nope, for them it's the other way around. Like if they can't get a girl, like, oh, I thought I was a good guy. Oh, I thought I was good. See, that's the thing. If you set such a high bar, you're just gonna be disappointed. And at the end of the day, I mean, I guess for me, like I said, it's because I had confidence. I mean, and like I said, I didn't think I was pretty. Like straight up, I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm good looking. But again, I at least knew this much. That's why I never get some dudes. I'm like, I knew this much. Like, if you're fat, that's definitely not an attractive trait. So I'd be more surprised when fat dudes think they can pull bitches. I'm like, dude, you're fat. Like, you ain't pulling shit like that. You don't have to be a genius, whatever. You could just look down and be like, oh, I can't pull bitches. Done. You know what I'm saying?
Just like the person who was able to get sniper work.
I mean, they can, but whatever. Some motherfuckers are chubby chasers. But again, most bitches don't want no fat dude. So, and again, I look down and I'm like, okay, I'm not fat. And then by the time I was after wrestling and everything, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking shredded. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not how, it's just common sense, bro. And I'm like, damn, whatever bitch don't want this shit, you're missing out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you try finding a dude that's as shredded as me. Good luck with that. Like, my body fat was fucking 12%, bro. So you can see the shit out of my six pack. It's hard to not get confidence when you got, like I said, that's why to me, it's like, I always tell people, like, oh, and even other people say it too. It's like, man, bitches, this, that, what should you do in life? It's like, dude, literally, work out. Just work out. It's good for your brain, and again, if you're reaching your goals, literally, all you gotta do is look in the mirror, bro. That's it. No one has to tell you shit. The second you see that pack, bro, you know this, whether social engineering or biology, you're gonna look at them and be like, damn, I look good. Like, that's it. It's done. There goes your confidence. And then you'll be like me, bro. You'll be like, damn, a bitch don't want this? Shit. It sucks for them. But no, motherfuckers are lazy as shit. They ugly, they fat, and they lazy. And then they wonder why they get no bitches. Then they turn into simps. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. All these dudes that are simps, bro, you look at them and you're like, damn. Oh, like, bro, I forgot what it was. It was some meeting. Okay, yeah. No, because I gotta see if I can find the clip. It was a clip of the fucking Blizzard, the Blizzard convention. Bro, every single motherfucker, I swear to God, I saw in there, look like they got no pussy or dick, dude. Like, all these motherfuckers was fat, ugly, wimpy looking motherfuckers, dude. Like, I stopped and, like, after we rushed at the time, like, bro, these motherfuckers, all of them. And I was like, these are exactly the kind of dumbasses that would still be fucking paying for Activision Blizzard, dude. They're losers.
Gosh, damn. You don't need to do Activision Blizzard fans like that.
No, I do, because y'all motherfuckers, dude, low-key, Activision Blizzard, just literally, both are mid as fuck. they haven't really made anything god tier great, especially Blizzard. In my opinion, like, the best thing Blizzard literally ever did was Diablo 1 and 2. World of Warcraft is okay. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a gaming, like a giant and icon, right? But that's purely because of the time. Like, the game itself ain't shit to be hot about, dog. Like, in the slightest, like, nah. Like, it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, MMOs, like World of Warcraft, are a relic of the past. People are like, oh, you know, turn-based games, like, no. Turn-based games still have their niche and their fun. MMO games make absolutely no sense in the modern day and age. Like, they're a relic of they're a product of their time, bro. That's why I can't stand them. It's like, bro, we have actual animation. We have this and that. Why do your games play like actual fucking shit? Oh, but I get to play with my friends and this and like, yeah, we already have games like good RPGs that aren't turn-based, that are as deep as turn-based, and have feedback. I mean, FF15 is an example. Like, give me a game that plays like Final Fantasy 15, but it's just massive multiplayer. I mean, good example. I mean, I hate Destiny. That shit's ass. And that's a fucking MMO that isn't trash. Same with The Division. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. MMOs are mad outdated. Like, just the formula for them. Hold up. So, I don't know, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the same reason why you see motherfuckers who play, like, a lot of these anime games and turn-based games just be bitch pussy motherfuckers. Dude, literally, in the podcast, I was literally making fun of fucking,
I was about to say.
I was making fun of COD and the generic like turn-based players. I'm like, dude, literally, COD players are just fucking morons, and then anime play or turn-based, not anime but turn-based, like they're just scrawny bitches. You look at them and go, bro, I could breathe and break you like a twig, dog. Like the main thing I was saying is that like turn-based players can't play games. Like I literally said, turn-based RPGs are for people who can't play video games. Like they have no hand-eye coordination. That's why they play a fucking turn-based game. Not everybody, right? Like, obviously, they're really popular. I'd say a third of the population are, like, people like me and you. Oh, we just play whatever, right? We don't care. Like, oh, shit, nice. We like to play video games. The other third are, like, again, RPG players, whatever. Like, I met one, and they're cool, right? They're not losers, virgins, or anything like that. They're just normal dudes, and they just really like RPGs, more specifically for whatever it is, right? Whether it's the story, or they actually genuinely really enjoy the turn-based, like, whatever. And then you just have losers. Literally losers. Like, they only play turn-based games, and they cannot play any live-action kind of game at all. Like I said, all the cool dudes that play RPG games, all of them at least play, like, Dark Souls or something. So they can play real video games. You know? Oh, what do you mean real video game? I'm like, dude, it's in the thing. It's a game. It's a video. Like, you go boop, boop. Oh, did you fail to press A at the right time? Oh, you die. Boom. Classic. That's what a video game is. Look at Pac-Man, Tetris, everything. There's a literal lose condition. Who the fuck loses in a turn-based game, bro? Like, I said it in the fucking podcast. Like, bro, there's so low skill ceiling. You could sit here, be in a boss fight, wait to take your turn, go to sleep, eat, go to work, come back, and that boss is still waiting for you to take your turn. That is not a skill, bro. Like, ain't no one out here mastering a turn-based game, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you already know fucking turn-based players are gonna get butthurt. It's like, dude, out of all the games, this is the safest take I've ever had, bro. Everyone knows that even, again, RPG, they're like, yeah, there's no skill, like, in a turn-based game. Like, there's thinking, that's what I said. COD players are too retarded to play turn-based games. Fucking turn-based players are too much of a bitch and have no skill to play something like COD. And COD is not even like high skill ceiling by that means either, right? And again, same with turn-based games, they're not that big brain either, so that's what's even funny. For as smart as turn-based players think they are, a huge majority of them who only play turn-based games, bro, they can never play a real game like an RTS, like in a real-time strategy like Warhammer. Or the World War II ones, or the fucking Warhammer 40k shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's even funny. Because I even say, like, dude, literally turn-based game is just fucking RTS for kids. So it's like, damn. So even by your own genre standards, you're a bitch. Wild, isn't it? You ever think about that? Like, see, now you know how to treat turn-based players. Are like, damn, bro, now y'all are cheeks, dude. Even by your shit. Yeah. Like, you sit there and wait 20 years to take a turn. And in RTS, you don't get the luxury to wait, bro. You got to make a decision right the fuck now. To the point where it's an actual esport, and a good one at that. And that's because I'm saying that shit. And you know what I said. If you ain't Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, or COD, you ain't an esport. You got no money, and no one fucking cares. Oh, Counter-Strike. It's only on PC. I automatically win, dude. Like, you can make the whole debate. Like, I'm sorry, for as big as PC is this and that. Bro. Switch alone has a bigger player base than PC, and the Switch is like 1/10 of what Sony is. It is not a fucking contest, dog. If you want to be an actual popular esport, you have to be on consoles, primarily PlayStation, but if anything, preferably be on all the platforms. Like, if you're only on one, dude, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Good example. That's why when I hopped on Counter-Strike 2 or 1, like, oh, there's only Swiss. It's the same motherfuckers playing this shit. There is literally no new person playing Counter-Strike. Literally no one. And then it's funny, too, on PC, people who get into it, they don't go into it just because Counter-Strike. They get into it because some other bullshit. You don't want to hear getting into PC for Counter-Strike. Like, there's plenty of fucking shooters. You think you're the only one, dude? And you're in an oversaturated market? Get the fuck out of here. Like, Counter-Strike really existed in a time where Halo and COD were popping up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's not big. It came out during a time where two of the biggest shooters of all time came out. It could have been the big three, them three, but no. And it did have an Xbox port, right? And it's funny, that's what the best Counter-Strike did, because it had Xbox ports. But in 360, they had, okay, one Counter-Strike game. But the problem is they did not advertise it at fucking all. And they released it by the time Call of Duty and Halo already popped up. And again, they released the Counter-Strike games, and they were getting a small fan base, but again, it's only on the Xbox when the PS2 was fucking dominating. And by the time and again, the lack of support made people forget Counter-Strike existed, and then you just got cucked over again by fucking Halo and COD. You know? And so I already know I could hear Counter-Strike players, oh, it's esports. No, it just has a really strong, loyal, small player base, dog. Like, you guys are paying this much for skins and everything because you're fucking retarded. I mean, look, Street Fighter community is no fucking different, bro. Have you seen what the ultimate editions of our game do? Like, you can get it for $20, and you look at how many skins there are. When that skin first dropped, it was as expensive as this fucking game. Like, Street Fighter players get caught by fucking outfits. So I know what it's like, and that's the thing. But if you want to be big, you got to be able to cuck your fans, and then still have regular people come through it. And Street Fighter and COD have nailed this. Counter-Strike has not in the slightest. I mean, do you give a shit about fucking? I mean, you're not wrong. Like, even you don't watch Street Fighter active, but you're like, yeah, that's that esport. Counter-Strike, all right, that exists. Am I not wrong, Wow? Am I not wrong? You know I'm fucking right.
A little bit.
And the funny thing is, you're more of an FPS guy, so you think you'd care or know more about COD or Counter-Strike, but you don't hear shit. And you even look at it, you know what? I don't even give a fuck.
Run Counter-Strike on my computer, and it didn't run, so I didn't really care.
Again, bigger reason too why like PC's just a pain in the ass. So, like, Counter-Strike is never gonna be a big esport. Like I said, unless they really focus on the console market, they're fucked. But to be honest, it's very clear they don't care about the console market. It's very obvious they don't. So they're never gonna be a big esport. The only reason they stayed around as long as they did is because the game is honestly solid. Like, you know, it's fun, and like I said, it have a small people who did jump from Xbox to PC, right? But at the end of the day, bro, if anything, Counter-Strike's the biggest small esport. Like, it's definitely a scene or whatever, but it has its issues. But that's like a different story. But like, to me, when I mean real esport, it's like, bro, I need that money. Like, if you ain't got that money, you're just nothing more than like a scene, right? Like, Counter-Strike 2's competitive scene is about as big as every other fighting game that no one even knows exists. You know, like, yeah, they have a rich history and everything, and the games are good, but no one really knows you exist. For example, like Guilty Gear. No one knew that shit existed till Strive. And even now, Strive's competitive scene is small as fucking weak as shit. Just like Counter-Strike. You know?
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, bro, I said it before. No. You want to know how weak fucking Guilty Gear scene is, bro? That fucking one of the best grapplers of all time, Snake Eyes, bro, just went into a random tournament for Guilty Gear and won to prove a point. And he hasn't even played in forever. His point was to prove that Street Fighter players are better than every other fighting game community. And I was like, yeah, no, he's right. I experienced it, and a lot of people said he was being a favoritist, all that Street Fighter. Like, he's like, no, dude. I mean, I said, look, think about it logically. Street Fighter 2 is one of the first video games to really come out that even went competitive, and they took this to the most serious, and they have the biggest player base. Like, there's a reason no other esport touches Street Fighter. Like, COD doesn't even come half as close. Like, dude, like, the best COD players are honestly a joke. You know how I know? Because they're bitching about skill-based matchmaking. We don't do that, and we've had skill-based matchmaking since the arcades. Well, not really the arcades, but, since consoles. Like, they suck dick. They literally suck dick. They don't have fun playing the game at the highest level. And at the end of the day, it's because COD just isn't built to be played at the highest level. Like, esports is nowhere, or shooters, their problem is not the market at all. If they're the strongest when it comes to the market, their weakness is in the actual level of gameplay. Because again, if Call of Duty is your standard, and Call of Duty is the Mortal Kombat of shooters, bro, which is not a great thing. And all the games that are good, like Halo's a higher e-sport than COD, but no one gives a shit about Halo. And the fucked up part is Halo is just a baby watered version down of fucking Unreal Tournament. So let that sink in. It's like, damn, bro. Which goes to prove my point, and we said even for fighting games are not exempt from this. People don't like hard games. They don't. That's why, like, the best fighting, and that's the thing. Like, for as cool and big as Street Fighter is, the funny thing is, that shit got dumbed down immediately after 3. Like, 4 is dumbed down as fuck compared to 3. 5 more so. 6, about as much as 5. Like, that's the thing with fighting games. We have to dumb our shit down because people don't like hard fighting games. Like, even within our own fucking community. So it's like, no, that's just a human thing. It's not even, like, unique to COD. It's just COD, I think, overdid it. This shit's a bit too easy. Like, man, you see the fucking this shit's atrocious. And you know how the fucking crackhead, because they'll have like 3 mechanics that are actual MLG, and then they'll exploit the shit out of it, and then they dominate. You know, reload, cancel, slide cancel. Like, wow, but in Unreal Tournament, like, bro, that's the basics. You know, that's the thing about COD. Again, like Mortal Kombat, like, it barely has any execution. Like, anyone can do the combos in fucking Mortal Kombat. Whereas in Street Fighter, it's like you have to at least get some practice before you could do at least half the combos in that game. That's what Street Fighter is, you know. So it's like 2 times 2 of what COD is. So it's not that much higher. And let that say, that's how dumbed down fighting games got. Because most people, combos, like, yeah. Like, dude, they brought back one-frame links in 6. They got rid of them in 5. Like, in 5, literally, theoretically, anyone could do all the combos in the game with just enough, like, time. Like, it was not even, I guess, practice, but just time. Like, it was a matter of time. Only a handful of characters like, okay, they're hard as shit. But no, in 6, it's like, you could do almost everybody's but Giles. Like, 100% ain't no one doing Giles combos. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess in 5 too, because that motherfucker's a crackhead. But my point stands. Like, 1/60th of a second is just not achievable by some people. Like, it's literally impossible. And that's what makes an esport. There has to be something that most people cannot do. But if everybody can do it, it's not an esport. That's why I said that shit. That's why a game like Overwatch is not an esport. Everyone can play that gay-ass shit. Also, it's gay. So, no. That's my other thing. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but we can't be having no gay games be an esport. Like, motherfuckers want to get taken serious, right? Well, if your shit looks like a goddamn kids game, who the fuck's gonna take you serious? No, bro, I better see big dick balls and fucking realistic graphics and men, you know, fucking, I don't want to see no little bitch with your little faggot watch. It's like, shut the fuck up. I hate that shit, bro. Like, I hate motherfuckers who defend their gay-ass games. They're like, whoa, this is an esport. I'm sorry, bro. That shit looks like a pedo plays that shit. You Fortnite, Smash, Overwatch playing retards. Like, those are not esports. Those are bitch games.
Whoa,
you either grow some fucking balls and play a real game, dog.
Hold up.
That's not how I watch Call of Duty shit.
Fortnite is coming back. Myanmar and Myanmar and his wife and Miggy. Have you met Miggy before?
Nope.
Yeah. All 4 of us played it. And we were like the best. Like, if there was if we were in esports, we would definitely be in the top 3, no doubt, man. But yeah, we whoa, this person just won 400. I don't know if she's getting partnered with this company or not, but she's the first slot streamer I've seen, actually.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. Females don't usually gamble on stream, I would say. At least
I don't know. They don't usually do a lot of shit. So it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, they're saying that there's more for every 10 Twitch thoughts. There's 1 VTuber.
I'm watching on Kick. Yeah, you said you would never go to Kick, right? You didn't care for the.
I mean, I was thinking about it. I didn't care too much, but then I was like, wait, they actually pay good? Maybe. No, the thing is, I didn't care for gambling. That's what, to me, the whole gambling aspect doesn't bother me. I'm like, bro, I don't really promote gambling, so.
You will one day. One day you will. Once I open up.
That's I don't know. Pokemon's. I mean, everyone knows Pokemon's a piece of shit. So it's so funny. He's like, oh, I would never degrade myself that low. It's like, homie, you are on Twitch. That is a site that's owned by the dude who has Amazon. The standards aren't really all that different. So that's a weird. Like, I don't know. She's weird, bro. You know what? She's like the average bitch. She thinks they're a good person, but it's like, dude, you people are not. Like, you're not a good person. I know I'm not. I'm just a better person than y'all, though.
Can't
Like, I'm being honest, bro. Motherfuckers, like, what do you think about the Middle East? Nuke it. What do you mean? Nuke the shit out of it. Like, done. That's it. You want to explain? No. Leave.
Or you talking about the current war?
Dude, I don't give a fuck. No, dude, the Middle East is just savage, bro. They're filthy savages. Just nuke the shit out of them.
Damn, dude.
They are. Am I not wrong?
No, I said the same
Like,
thing. You know, I always hate when people like they want their Pacific celebrity to like speak up on a certain point, but like why though? You know, it's not gonna
Right?
change anything. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
was throwing shade or trying to say that what's her name, the Janet, the one that played as Wednesday.
But Janet Jackson?
No, Janet.
Nah, whatever, I wouldn't
Omega? Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
You know what
Bro,
I'm talking about.
Man, I don't know for celebrities that much because I'm not American. Americans have a weird culture with celebrities. I mean, I still know some of them, regardless. Whatever. It's so stupid. Like, dude, I heard about that, but I was like, damn. You said that, I was like, damn. That shit really do be true. Then I guess.
There you go.
Jenny Ortega.
Yeah, Jenny Ortega.
There you go.
And then I'm like,
But yeah, dude, like,
even if she says something, that's not gonna stop anything. It's not like, oh my goodness, she said to stop the war. We gotta, hey, man, hold back.
so that makes sense why these stupid celebrities think they fucking matter because these stupid goddamn fans are telling them. That's why
Yeah,
Kanye's
for real.
dumbass thinks he's actually a fucking genius. Like, oh my god, Kanye's a genius, homie. He's a booty water exclusive musician. You want to know how I know? I don't even know what he makes. I just assume it's rap because he's black. Done. That's it.
Yeah,
And as far as I know, even by rap standards, he's cheeks. Why? Because we all know Eminem is king, and that's it. It's done. Conversation's over, dog. Dude,
man.
everyone who isn't black likes Eminem, bro. That's like the stereotype. And it's true. I don't give a shit about rap, but Eminem's my homie.
So you
Also,
telling
Snoop
me
Dogg's pretty decent. Snoop Dogg's pretty decent.
You
I'm not
don't
gonna cap.
like,
Some of the old schools are decent.
you don't like his college album?
I don't really listen. I just whatever's popular and it pops up. Like I don't actively, like I said, I give absolutely, literally no fucks about rap. I don't go out of my way to know anything
Yeah,
about it.
I bet you have like at least 2 Kanye songs in your list you don't even know.
You said, dude, I really doubt it, bro. In the slightest,
The
I really doubt it.
It's about not the new ones, but like the OG songs before he got crazy, you know?
No, I'm almost positive I've never heard a Kanye song, and I think I'm okay with that. I know what he sounds
wish
like.
I could see your
Like-
list of songs.
Dude, dude. See, here's the other thing, like, because I had this conversation with my old boss that we're cool with, right? That I came to the conclusion when I was talking to him because he hates shooters, but he loves Halo, and then I was like, damn, I guess that's a trademark of a good game. I was like, a trademark of something that's good is, even if someone doesn't like the genre that you're from, you know you're good when someone who doesn't like that will like you, like you're the exception. And that's what clicked in my head, like, holy shit, Halo's such a good ass shooter that even people who don't like FPSs fucking play Halo, you know? And even Doom is one of the greatest fucking games of all time. And he's like, oh yeah, no, Doom's the fucking shit. You know? Like, he won't play COD or Battlefield or anything, but he'll fucking run Doom and Halo. It's like, damn, yeah? That's how you know that. And same with rap, like, you know your shit's good when you have white motherfuckers like me, like white on the inside, right? You could say. I listen to that shit. Good examples have to be fucking Eminem, some of the classic old 90s ones, like, some of them not too much, but we'll just put them together. We'll call them old school god tier 90s rappers, you know, like fucking, what's it called? Like I said, Snoop Dogg or whatever. Only like the handful of albums that really popped up. You know, like we don't really know them or follow them, but we know like that one song. Like, oh yeah, that one song that Snoop Dogg did a collaboration with AC/DC. Oh, that's bars, right? But we'll put them all together as one band. We'll call them the Black Guys of the '90s, and then their greatest hits. Boom, done. That's it. Because you know, again, I'm like I saying, I'm telling you how the average white person, like you know, on the inside. I know because I talked to like hundreds of white people, and we all think the same. Like, oh yes, yeah, he made that one good song, and that's all we know about him. We just know he's still famous. That's it.
Man,
You know?
let me guess what that one good song is. I just need a little refresher, people. I know you guys are gonna be in the comments.
It's the one in San Andreas. It's the one in San Andreas. Done. That's it.
San Andreas.
Yeah. Done. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I heard it in San Andreas. I was like, oh, yo, this shit got bars. And remember, I don't care about rap in the slightest.
Wait, which one was it?
So the fact you... Oh, and then we get other one, Persona 3 and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Like, if anyone tells me, yo, what's my favorite rappers, I'll be like, that right there, bro. It has to be Persona 3 soundtrack and Street Fighter 3 soundtrack. And then also Filthy Frank and any comedy rap that's made by a white person, because for whatever reason that shit is hilarious.
Oh, nothing but a G.
Oh, like, again, you remember that last song Cockwork put up, the itty bitty titty comedian? That's my kind of rap, bro. That's my kind of shit. When a white guy makes some
Parody?
funny shit. That's what they call parody raps?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought that was comedy rap. Whatever, same shit.
Comedy rap, that's Little Dicky.
And I
He's the
think it
only
makes more
one.
sense.
He's the only one that's in that category. I don't care what anybody says. He's literally the first and only person in that category, and yet he only made like 3 songs, and that was it. And I was like, what is this
Wait,
nonsense?
who?
Little Dicky.
Whatever. You know why I think I like comedy, or like I said, parody rap is 'cause, like yeah, it's lyrics or whatever. Like most of the time, it's like shit that I don't care about, whatever. But it's like, oh, it's funny. Everybody likes a good joke, and if you make a song and it's a joke, it's like, who isn't gonna like it? I think it's very universal. I think parody rap is way more universal than regular rap.
You ever heard of anime rap?
Isn't that the same shit?
Nah, not really.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
You should listen to Contrast. I think you'll like him.
If it pops up in my feed, then that is the rules.
Wow.
I don't go out of my way for anything.
Grab your way
Especially, like I said, especially not rap. Like, it better pop in my fucking feed,
so what
goddammit.
music is your taste then?
Oh, just like literally like the big 3: classical, rock, and pop. Anything that originates specifically from rock and pop, though. So like yeah, I say rock and pop, but my favorite subgenres of those would have to be like techno and metal. Like, I like rock and pop, but if I really want to bop, bro, I'll put me some electronica, or house, or some screamo or death metal. So it's fairly diverse-ish. Well, classical, I mean, it's just classical, bro. You can never go wrong with that shit. That's some culture shit. Especially like in that opera singing. That should be bars. That's why I love when they put the Tekken map, and where they have the opera singing in the back while they got the little techno synths and the guitar going hard. Like, that's peak right there, bro. Oh, that's my favorite type of video game music. When you combine all 3, it's like, oh. Maybe you put some piano, some synths, but then the guitar's going fucking hard as shit. It's like, oh, peak. Also, I guess it makes sense too why they coincide, because a lot of people don't know that techno and metal actually have a lot of, like, I forgot what it's called, but kind of like coincidences with like how classical music is composed. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I've seen it in some video, and I was like, yeah, no. I can see the way they lead up, the drop. Like, people know how to drop a dubstep. Like, bro, fucking classical's the original song to invent the drop. So it's like, yeah, no, I see it. And guitars do it too. They don't have like so much a drop, but it's like you stop and then you do like a solo or some bullshit, right? It's like, oh yeah. It's just that dubstep is the most pronounced out of all the genres that has, like, it's just obvious as shit when the drop comes, because it goes from like slow, like it does a good job of building it, and then nothing for like a good short second, and then fucking just the bass goes hard. It's like, yeah, it's omega noticeable when there's a drop in dubstep compared to classical and metal. That explains why I do like classical. It's like, oh no, techno and metal is just modern classical. That's all it is. That's why I was even thinking for my soundtrack, I was thinking I want to make doing some mixing this and that, and I would listen to techno or metal tracks, and in my head I think, how would I play this if I use like instrumental stuff? And I'm like, oh, it translates just literally 1-to-1. I don't have to change anything. Just, I make that part of piano, I make that the violin, done. So I was like, oh dude, they were not lying, bro. I could literally translate, because I got my studio to make music, and in there I didn't know that you could actually use like classical instruments, like regular pianos, not like synth pianos. I was like, oh fuck, cool. Never worked on classical before, but now I'm gonna try it, and especially since the composition's the same. I just gotta pick a popular techno song, make it classical, and I don't have to say shit, because as far as they know, I originally made it.
So ways no trust is left is gone. Yeah, it's gone. Might as well speed up. Open the legs, I might as well beat up. Yeah, love the money, I never could get enough. I'm in your head, I might as well call you bluff. You're not as hot as me, I got the heat though. No, talking down on me, you still beneath. No, I know it's hard to believe I play for keeps though. Puff up past that tree, we can't disagree. She get on her knees, she got a degree. Swimming 7 seas, but I'm still floating though.